Welcome, friends, to the PW Fan. The PW Fan is a podcast created by fans for the fans. And we appreciate you listening. This is episode 199.
Crazy.
I'm your host, the architect of Pro Wrestling Podcast, Andy.
I'm also your host, the No Selling Wrestling Indie fan and football lover, Jeremy.
Tim may or may not be joining us tonight. Apparently, his household's sick. I know, at least around the area on the East Coast where we are. Flu's going around. My mom had it.
Yeah.
I know schools are having it, so somehow my work is going all right, but I don't know about you. Anyone getting the flu?
I work remotely, so I don't. I'm not around
what about
people.
Friends? What about family? Anyone?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I did have. It was basically that flu that was like. I'm sure everyone's probably had it, like, or something
Not
of
me.
it, but it feels like it goes away. All right, not you, not yet.
So that's funny you said that. Though. My mom had it, and
did it feel like it went away
like
and then it came back?
And then she was like, "Yeah, it's gone." And then she's like, "It's back."
Yeah, and it comes back worse, and you're like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die."
It did, man. It took her out for sure.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been getting.
Oh man. All right.
So I guess we'll see with them.
Yeah. This week, dude, I can't really tell you much that is important to talk about with AEW, but
yeah, I feel. I mean, because when we record this, Raw already happened now because it's in Europe. Yeah. I already feel like this Raw that happened today had more things happen that's worth to talk about than like this whole week. Other than like
just
one
this
thing.
Raw today, really?
I think so. I mean, well, at least part of it.
I'm trying to think.
Punk.
I mean, there was, the Punk stuff.
Yeah.
That, or the main event. There's stuff with Breaker.
Yeah. Or maybe I just enjoyed it more than I did with this past one.
I'm looking back. I mean, there was... So this is you got to remember, the Raw we're going to talk about was the 1 year Raw. It was the first Raw.
Yeah. I was
a lot.
Actually kind of disappointed by it.
There was a lot that went on with the show. And then SmackDown for the second week in a row was 3 hours.
It's going to be like that, isn't it? Until you said a certain date.
I mean, I think so.
Because I think it's 3 hours for a bit now.
Okay.
Or there's 3 hours from now on.
Okay. Yeah.
By the way, that was...
AEW almost felt like there was no, like, big storylines going on. I mean, things are setting up for, like, Maximum Carnage, right? Which is just, like...
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at, and I was like, yeah, there wasn't too much. Yeah. It was more of, like, setting up stuff, like you said.
Yeah, so we can get into it. So Dynamite, Jim Ross returned. I couldn't tell you the last time we saw him.
Yeah.
Big reaction from the crowd.
Because they were in Oklahoma, right?
I assume that was why. Are they? Yeah. Were they? Because they were in that, like, Arlington arena.
Yeah.
Isn't that Texas?
I think they were in Oklahoma. Like, they said it was, like, his home area.
Oh, okay.
That's why he was there.
The Arlington thing was Texas.
Well, yeah. Where were they then?
Unless that was just... No, because... Okay, where was Dynamite? Dynamite... Maybe I should just start writing the locations down. Dynamite...
I mean, it's not that big a deal.
Where was it? Dynamite from the 7th of 2026. Oh, fuck, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, see?
Then maybe it wasn't the
Collision
same arena, but maybe it had a similar setup because the stage was the same as when they had, like, that residency for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
At that one place. It was like the gaming thing, remember? It's like a game arena.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's what I was talking about. So I just assumed they were there, but that's why Jim Ross was there. So it opened up. So they're doing the Continental Championship Eliminator, which I also hear there's, like, a lot of backlash about this unified title.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I'm just like, just pick one thing and just stick with it
I
for
think
more
that's
than like a year.
I read something like wrestlers can't like take them at their word about like these titles kind of thing.
Well, I feel like, especially this one, because you like, keep saying it's changing. Like, oh no, it's unified. Now there's two, and now like I don't know what's it's just one. And also the name
Yeah,
for it
here it is.
keeps
I read it
changing.
yesterday. Internal distrust of AEW title drama surfaces. It was
Yeah.
reported by Sean Ross Sapp.
Mm-hmm.
He said, no, I had people that contacted me with a bunch of my tweets and like clips and stuff from shows where I talked about how much I disliked it. And they agreed with me, and I mean a lot of people. I don't think I had one person in the business say, yeah, they did this the right way, or say, like, favorable. And there was at least one person that said that they did not feel like the concept of unifying the title could be trusted in AEW again, and that's somebody from AEW.
Yeah. Well, I
It
feel like
confused
that
me as
part.
a fan, so
Yeah,
I can only
definitely did.
imagine.
I agree with that. Like, I mean, I don't know if it like destroyed their unification credibility forever, but like, I would say that it's
It's just like, why do it?
very confusing.
They just did it to, dude, I don't know. Why do you do it and then you introduce like
It's
another
like it's
title?
always this title though. Like they
But
keep
they
changing
unified
them.
it,
Like,
and it was like, all right, you got rid of one title, and then they added the national
yeah, then they had
championship. It was like,
two,
oh yeah.
and that yeah.
So whatever, it was unified for
Just
a year.
leave it as is, Tony.
All right. So speaking of the Continental, what I was getting at is they're doing an eliminator as they do. This was Jon Moxley versus Shelton Benjamin. Moxley defeated him at the end of the match. Mox turns a triangle choke into a pinfall with just under 5 seconds left. Got him the victory. For a second, I thought they were going to draw, but
Yeah, I thought so too.
afterwards, Mox offered his hand to Benjamin as a show of respect. We say it all the time. Underrated. I think Jim Ross talked about how people overlook him, but
Oh yeah, his entire career.
yeah, he's good.
Yes.
If you whether say what you want about the character, but in the ring,
I just
man can go.
remember this is kind of a callback since Tim's not here for the old school wrestling stuff, but I remember that was the best super kick I think I've seen from Shawn Michaels to Shelton
yeah.
Benjamin.
Yeah,
When
still
he,
famous.
yeah,
You see, what sucks is because his character didn't blow up. I feel like he's like the forgotten OVW guy that came with all
yeah,
that.
that's
You
true.
know,
Yeah,
everyone else like became a huge star, but him.
yeah, that's kind of crazy. Also, if you see like his like how he looked back then and now he's like jacked, and compared
big.
to like compared to like even like just normal wrestlers now that are just normally smaller, it's just funny to see him be
Huge.
like the big guy.
He must be training with Bobby. What did Brock used to call him?
What did he call him?
Bobby, but he would always say Bobby, but then he would like there was something where Brock calls Bobby. What does he call him? There's a clip here. Literally says Bobby Lashley never recovered from this. But what did he call him? Bobby who?
Bobby who?
When he did he's like ball.
Yeah.
Knock knock. And he said Bobby who? He's like exactly. I was like, just break out the shovel. Okay, so tag team match. Jack Perry teamed up with the Young Bucks, reuniting with them. Modified BTE trigger on Ricochet defeats. Oh, I guess I should have said who they were facing. The Demand, all of the Demand. Afterwards, Don Callis' family appears, and Andrade. I guess he's allowed now. We were literally just talking about him only being on Indies or something. He showed his face.
I guess he's good.
Guess it's fine. So he is now with the Don Callis family as he was before when he came back. We had the women's celebration segment for the TBS Championship. Willow Nightingale goes to the ring with Chris Statlander and Harley Cameron. She asks Mercedes Moné to come out. Mercedes comes out in mourning attire. And, of course, chaos erupts. Willow sends Mercedes Moné into cake and power bombs her onto it.
So this is her downfall now.
Yes, I'm
Mercedes.
here for it.
I knew you were going to say that.
And apparently she's going away for a little bit. So, according to
So you're
the
like
video
amazing.
we had Bandito defeating Sammy Guevara. Hits a 21 plex for the pin. Afterwards, MJF and John Cruz come out, is what my notes say. Was this accurate? Who the fuck is John Cruz?
That's
Dude. John Cruz.
You're like, I don't know why my notes.
Like when I do my notes. Oh, he brought him out as the Spanish speaking translator. That's who John Cruz was. Yeah.
And then Bandito's like, I speak English.
Yeah. MJF being MJF, yeah. Look, I send the links, right? I send like these like links of the shows of what happened, and then AI does the bullet points. But there's been times that it's been like way off.
John Cruz.
Dude, I was like, do Dynamite from like the 7th of January, and then I was reading the results. I was just like, this is the wrong show. They're like, you're right. My bad.
Is it
Like, this show was like August, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. It's always funny how it's like, oh, you're right. No problem.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you gotta call it out sometimes, dude. You gotta call it out. Can't trust it. We had Tony Storm versus Marina Shafir, which ended in a no contest. And then the lights out main event, unsanctioned tag match. Fuck this lighting. All right. They had like spotlights.
Oh, yeah.
It was Hangman and Swerve teaming up to take on Hook and Powerhouse Hobbs, who apparently WWE is interested in, from what I read this week.
Powerhouse Hobbs?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. He fits like basically their mold, right?
He's big.
He's big.
Dude, I don't know if that's the mold anymore, but
no, but I feel like
big guys
Triple H definitely looks for that still.
I'm sure. I mean, look at it.
He was as much as a bodybuilder guy as Vince was back then.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when it comes to like the stars now, it's not the land of the giants anymore, you know?
Yeah.
It's almost like those guys get pigeonholed now into a certain gimmick.
Like Braun when he was there.
Like Brian Cage. Like
yeah.
They just signed Jake, his name is Jake something, and they changed it. He was an indie guy. Don Callis.
AEW?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don Callis showed him. But his indie name was Jake something. Literally. Dude. I never heard of him, but okay, so this match, staple guns, chairs, chains, cinder blocks. Prince Nana threw hot coffee on Powerhouse Hobbs. Page and Swerve force Hook to submit while he's hanging via chain. I know Deadeye was done onto a cinder block during the match.
Yeah, that was the thing that they built when it was like Swerve and Hangman had history on over the center block.
So it's like, instead of doing it to each other, we'll just do it to him.
We'll just put another guy's head through it.
So that was Dynamite. Like I said, I mean, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just going through match lists.
Yeah. I feel like this is always their lull when they have, I don't know when their next pay-per-view is, I forget. But I know they have that, like,
what is their
special?
Revolution?
The on TV.
Oh, Maximum Carnage. Then they'll do like a Battle of the Belts.
Yeah, which those I'm like, I don't feel like they do great TV.
Ever change hands.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm like, it's kind of like almost like what I thought of WWE until last Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do too many, I feel like.
Yeah.
Not WWE, AEW. I kind of got tired of how many Saturday Night's main events they were doing, and that's not nearly as much as
I know, I was going to say the same thing.
AEW's TV ones.
Because they have another one coming up pretty soon, don't they?
So, yeah, before the Rumble.
And I'm like, why?
I don't know. All right, Collision. trios match, Death Riders versus Skyflight. Death Riders beat them. Afterwards, Marina Shafir and Zeta Steel from Skyflight, who I don't think we've seen get physical before. They end up clashing. Megan Bain hits a Liger bomb onto her. This is kind of, she's always just like walking with them, you know?
She is, yeah. Barefoot.
Also, I forgot to say, I saw this today. WWE might be interested in Private Party.
I can see that too.
Yeah, I can see it. NXT, they probably do fine.
Yeah, they would have to tone down their spot sometimes.
Yeah. Brody King demolishes Barrett Brown.
Demolishes.
Why don't you know that name? Because you're not supposed to. That's why he demolished him. Afterwards, Bandito comes out, celebrates with Brody. I guess because Brody's back.
Yeah, he was hurt, right?
Yeah. We had El Clone defeating Commander, fast-paced lucha match. Commander catches Clone with a springboard moonsault, almost takes over, but Clone pulls out the portal bomb finisher for the pin. You think we'll ever get Hologram versus El Clone?
He got like a really bad injury, didn't he? Hologram?
I think so. Maybe that's why they took
And
him
he's
out
out for
backstage.
like months. But I feel like, I mean, when he comes back, yeah. If El Clone is still around.
I'm deleting that final bullet point because that's...
What? Crowd highlights the smooth progression of both men's offense tonight. What does that even mean?
I tried to get rid of all those bullshit ones. Like, there's always one extra that's like, this progresses their storyline and adds tension. It's like,
what does crowd highlights the smooth progression of both men's offense?
I don't know.
They're both
Okay.
like they're cheering for it.
I guess.
I don't know what AI is doing.
Mina Shirakawa defeated Lady Frost. Then we had this Mercedes Moné video. It was a pre-taped video, not a pre-taped promo, just one of those montage videos where she's talking over. Furious AEW talks about how she held the TBS championship for over 500 days and she's disrespected. Says she'll take a break from AEW for now. Thank God. And declares that when she returns, it will be for more than just titles. Well, then what's it for? Yeah. Respect, I guess.
Well, you know, when she has all those titles, she has to go drop all the other titles now. That's probably why she has to take time off from AEW. Because you gotta go, and she has to go back to I don't even know what that one is that she has, but it was when she walked in basically into like a gym, indie event.
Bullshit one, yeah.
All right, Andy.
Let's put down all these small time promos.
But I'm like, she has to go back in one of those and then lose this time.
And lose to a scrub.
You're not gonna let this go.
Hey, they have to pay her to lose the title. I'm sure she's like, fine, whatever. Pay my fee. If I could be there in person, I would be. Just watch her lose.
You'd have that sign like, I paid to see Mercedes lose.
I paid to watch the downfall. TNT Championship, Mark Briscoe defending it against Hechicero. After counters and near falls, Briscoe hit the Froggy Bow, lands the Jade Driller for the clean pin to retain the championship. I guess that's his like sequence right now is the Froggy Bow and then using his brother's move.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong, who, don't get it twisted, is not a part of the conglomeration, as he likes to point out. I'm just waiting for him to like turn. That's the vibe I'm getting from this whole thing.
Roderick Strong? I always feel like
he's like join the Death Riders or something.
Yeah.
With his
wife.
He's
always like that.
With his wife. We had Chris Statlander and the Babes of Wrath teaming up, take on Hyan, Maya World, and Vert Vixen.
Vert Vixen.
Scrubs. Willow gets the hot tag. No, I'm sure they're fine. Just they're obviously not like full-time hires. Willow gets the hot tag, cleans house, leaning to the. I was like, why is this like misspelled? Because it's supposed to be a Saturday Night Fever finish for the pin.
I thought Saturday Night Fever finish. I was like, what?
Saturday night. Stupid.
Okay.
Main event, the Demand. The Demand were in main events for both shows. Versus Jet Speed, Anthony Bowens. The Demand would win. Open the gates finisher for the pin.
Sounds like you're saying the man.
The Demand.
The man win.
All right, sometimes I mumble. I'm a bit of a mumbler. All right, I try to
Me
enunciate
too.
when I'm
Me too.
conscious about it.
I don't know. It's great for a podcast.
So that concludes. Yeah, right. So that concludes AEW. Let's get into Raw. Raw was, like I said earlier, the 1 year for Netflix, but it was also the first Raw of the year. And boy, did they fool us thinking Chris Jericho might possibly. He's on tour with Fozzy.
Yeah, he's not coming right now.
He ain't coming, and Tony Khan still ain't giving up the deets.
And he's still listed as a roster member in AEW.
And there's rumors of TNA, so I don't know.
God. Who knows?
Speaking of, if you're listening to this now and you don't know, AJ Styles will be returning Thursday night to TNA. I think that's going to be the first TNA I watch start to finish.
Yeah, you're going to watch it start to finish?
I think so. Because I don't know what time he's going to come on, so I'm like, I might as well.
Where can you watch it, though? Do you know?
My site.
Okay.
The site.
No further questions.
The one and only site. If you do it on
Yeah.
Firefox, all the pop-ups don't come up because it's like a pop-up blocker thing. Anyway, Raw. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship opening match. Rhea Ripley and Io. What do they call them? Rio. Yeah. I knew it had to do with it was just like a AEW star's name.
Oh, yeah.
It's RHIO, literally.
Yeah, Rio.
Or no, it's pronounce it, but it's anyway, it's her name. Defeated the Kabuki Warriors, became new champs. I think this was expected. Sky hits a moonsault and a dive, which sets up the Rhea's Riptide on Asuka for the pin. I'm surprised Asuka took the pin.
Yeah. But I just realized now, like, the first... Well, this week, I guess, this past week, that titles changed on both shows.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was another title change about to come up, but before we get there, Gunther coming out, continuing to disrespect John Cena, and AJ Styles has finally had enough of it. And like we called, after cutting a promo, he slaps Gunther. A match was booked for today, actually. It already happened.
It's kind of crazy they did it on a normal show.
Well, you got to think about where they were today.
Well, yeah. Well, it was Belgium, right?
Dusseldorf, Germany.
Germany, okay.
Yeah. Smackdown, they were in Berlin.
Yeah.
So that match did happen, and we'll talk about it next week. But you know what I'm thinking is going to go on with AJ's retirement is that they're not going to announce that it's a retirement tour and just book him.
Not like John Cena.
Consistently on like pay-per-views and stuff. I think that's what.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Do.
I feel like Cena was probably the only one that was able to announce it and do a whole thing, like people knowing.
I mean, AJ's announced it, but they're not going to be like 50 days left.
I was going to say they're not going to do the thing where it's like, well, last chance to see him.
Yeah, but you just got to pay attention. I'm sure he's going to face Gunther. Maybe Finn one more time. Maybe Punk. I would hope.
I hope Punk.
Maybe he gets one more title shot. I'm telling you, book it.
Maybe.
AJ wins the Rumble, faces Punk at Mania.
I don't know. Triple H has to make up for Cena's run.
Yeah, that's
retirement run.
So speaking of title changes, Becky Lynch got her title back against Maxine Dupree. Short-lived, but is what it is.
I was going to say, why did they do this?
I don't know. Becky used the ropes for leverage while Dupree had her in an ankle lock. So Not a clean win, but she did become a 2-time women's Intercontinental Champion. We had a promo from the Usos, who, if you forgot, are the World Tag Team Champions. Talk about the USA Penitentiary and just basically put everyone on notice in the Raw locker room.
They're back.
That they are back. Thank God. Until they lose the titles, Jade blames Jimmy, and then they have WrestleMania rematch.
Oh my God, no!
Dude, you just got to convince yourself
They
it's going
do
to
that.
happen so that you're not disappointed later.
That's so annoying. I was gonna say New Day would win the titles from them.
Yeah.
And there'll be New Day and the
Haven't seen them in a little
Usos
bit.
for the 15th time.
By the way, this week, now that I'm back in work, I'm watching podcasts again all the time, besides like my normal ones.
Yeah.
This week, I watched AJ and Undertaker on 6 Feet Under.
Mm-hmm.
It was a live one. I guess they did it in the town. It was recorded in the town in DC, I think. I think Cena's match was the next night. So it was live. They talked a lot about the Buried Alive or the Boneyard match.
Mm-hmm.
Cody
that was the
Finn,
cinematic one.
Yeah, Cody, and they explained like how it came to be and why, and
it's pretty cool to listen to that part. It's just like the match itself. Sometimes I'm like, it's not the best.
But also like how AJ was able to get Taker to like do a match with him, and like Taker thought about it for weeks. Did you listen to it?
No, I only heard like bits of it.
Okay. Then there was the Cody and Finn pod, which was good.
I saw a little bit of that.
And I watched Stephanie and Liv Morgan. That was good.
So you're watching all these podcasts and there's still all the shows?
And I watched Smashing Machine.
When are you not watching
podcasts? And I watched Raw today at work. Don't forget.
I know.
Podcasts are at work. Smashing Machine was over the weekend, and Raw was today. Smashing Machine, go see it or rent it, stream it, whatever. It's good. It's definitely a drama.
Yeah. You
Rock's
said there
really
was
good.
like
He did not win the Golden Globe, but he was still really good, and it shows that The Rock. I told you The Rock's capable of.
Yeah, he was
being
something different.
I'm trying. Yeah, now I'm trying to keep up with some of those wrestling podcasts now.
A lot.
I've listened to most of the Cody ones. Stephanie, I've missed some. And Taker, that was the first one I've ever watched. Even though I know he's had some cool people on.
Yeah, I've seen Taker's podcast now that it's with his wife and under WWE. That people have made kind of fun of it because of like Taker says these outrageous things on the podcast, and they're just like, "Yep, that's totally normal." Let's keep going.
I didn't know. I don't know what outrageous things he said on this one. I just know Michelle McCool always just chimes in.
Yeah.
To like talking about their match. It's like, just fucking let them talk about their match. I get you were there and you helped convince him of AJ doing it with AJ being like, what'd she say? That she basically was like who's better? Who would be better? Like, of course you got to do it. It's AJ. Is what she basically said to him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So where were we? Oh, we're still on Raw.
What was the next one? We just did Becky, the Uso promos, and then
So when Stephanie Vaquer comes out in a boot, even though my notes say backstage, I think she hurt her ankle, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously not that hurt because Raquel attacked her. If she was actually really injured, they would put her on the no contact list. So I think it's temporary. I don't think she's going to get physical probably up to like Saturday night's main event, and they'll probably have a match then.
Yeah.
Let her ankle rest and just do like they did a similar segment today. with the two. So we had Liv Morgan defeating Lyra Valkyria. I guess this was this her first singles match back? No.
I think so.
Yeah?
This year.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, since she came back, I mean.
Yeah, she got cheered even though she's a babyface or a heel. She got cheered for winning for sure. And then the main event, CM Punk versus Braun Breaker, World Heavyweight title. The Vision ended up being interfering, of course, laying Punk out. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Penta run in to take on the Vision. Punk eventually hits the GTS for a clean pin. Pretty sure, right? Punk got, I wouldn't say dropped on his head, but it was from the dive.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah. They had a few mix-ups between those two, but it was still a really good match, I thought.
Was this the match Braun landed on his head?
He tried to do a Hurricane
recliner. Yeah.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, he landed on his head and Punk fell over.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, again, it was one of those. I think I said last week. I'm like, it could go either way.
I know. Were you surprised that Punk won clean?
That clean.
Yeah.
But I guess Triple H didn't feel Braun was ready. I don't know.
Triple H seems to be he's sticking with his people he knows are good. It's like all the older guys now.
Yeah, well, since we're about to get into SmackDown, I mean, if you didn't know, the reason why you haven't seen Ciampa is because he's not re-signing.
That's true. I mean, I know when he told me that. I swear, I felt like Ciampa was one of Triple H's guys, and it was always there no matter what. I was like, he's gonna be in a backstage role when he's done. He's gone.
We all know where he's gonna go.
Where?
AEW. He'll go to AEW.
You think?
I think fans would really like him in AEW.
I think so too. I always liked his wrestling and everything in it.
Well, he was also he did Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. He knows those guys.
Yeah. So it was he was part of that group.
All right, SmackDown, 3-hour SmackDown. Opening segment, Randy opens up the show. It's not long until Trick Williams interrupts. He's already dressed in gear because his match is right after this segment. After some back and forth, basically saying that he's the future, and Orton's on his way out. I think he just he does an RKO Trick, but Trick ends up on the outside.
Yeah.
Miz comes up from behind, and hits him with the skull crushing finale. Are they building towards Miz versus Randy one more time?
I guess, but I was looking at why? Excuse me. Because why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I know the Miz hasn't really done much recently, so maybe this is to him.
Maybe. I mean, it's a main guy. Was it the locker room leader?
Yeah, so he's like, I am the locker room leader.
So we had Trick Williams with his first official match on SmackDown, taking on Rey Fenix, which they teased last week. Trick ends up with hitting a modified bookend and using a handful of Phoenix's tights for the win.
Yep.
Then we had Julia defending her Women's United States title against Alexa Bliss. Kiana James gets involved with a distraction. Nia Jax and Lash Legend interfere later. Julia capitalizes with the Arrivederci, regains the title.
Arrivederci.
So I think before this, though, they were talking about how Charlotte isn't there to support her because it doesn't involve Charlotte. So they're trying to get into Alexa's head.
So there's going to be a turn.
Yeah, we had the MFTs versus the White Six. Mid-match, Sikoa steals the White's lantern. This distracts Uncle Howdy. Tama Tonga hits a cut through it for the pin. And I believe they walk away with the lantern.
I think so. I was going to say also, how long have they been feuding?
Feels like a couple months, definitely.
At least. I remember when they first like had that really cool like face off
Mm-hmm.
when it was kind of like the Wyatt Six entrance,
Yeah.
and then they face off and they had the face paint. I was like, this kind of looks cool, and then now I'm like, great. Not much else.
Solo's bloodline ain't shit.
Solo, I feel like also his character, like when he goes on his run on his own run, I feel like he needs to be more like he's a funny guy. Solo,
He's great.
so I feel
I
like he needs
agree.
to show more of that.
Like when he's like dude, that shit cracks me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny as shit. I don't know if you saw. Speaking of like that family, Ricky Saints interfered in Zilla Fatu's match.
Oh yeah.
Cost him the title. So if Zilla is coming to NXT, that's one way to set it up.
Do you think Ricky Saints is coming up anytime soon? I feel
I'd
weird
like to
calling
see
him Ricky
him
Saints.
after Mania. I think that'd be doable.
Yeah.
Unless, he's back into like a heel role. I know you guys haven't been paying attention, but
Yeah.
he's no longer really a babyface.
Okay. That's why I actually saw a TikTok of it.
Hence why he did that to Zilla.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Grace is now on the main roster. They've just been bringing people up. She faced Alba Fire, earns her first SmackDown victory. Afterwards, though, they put her right in the main thing. They have not been doing shit with Jade as champ.
No,
Do you think they only put it on her because Tiffany got hurt? It has to be.
I think so, because it doesn't feel like they trust
never
Jade at all.
defending it.
Yeah, they don't trust her.
Yeah. I think you could trust Jordan Grace more if you're gonna do it.
I also feel like I don't know, when they signed Jade, I feel like they were expecting her to already be like, in terms of like wrestling wise, be like way up top.
She has a presence, but she definitely needs her.
Yeah,
in-ring
she just
work.
needs more time.
Yeah. But afterwards, Jade meets her at the top of the ramp and warns her that SmackDown's her territory. But I'd be down for Jordan. Jordan Grace is good. Michael Cole seemed impressed.
Yeah.
On commentary, we had an open challenge. Carmelo Hayes facing U.S. Championship open challenge, facing Shinsuke. Hayes hits or counters a Kinshasa attempt, hits the first 48, then a nothing but net to retain. So WWE's doing like a tournament. I think it's 4 matches, and then those winners face in a fatal 4-way. Some of the people in it are going to be for the title to see who the next challenger is. I think it's like Matt Cardona, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, Randy, maybe Miz. There's a couple people, but that's gonna kick off. So they're gonna face the winner of this main event, and it's probably gonna be at Saturday night's main event. If I had to guess. So before we get there, we had Matt Cardona and Cody backstage. Matt Cardona, as a lot of people know, they're like very good friends in real life.
Yeah.
And Matt basically said, he didn't come back, or he came back for, titles, or to get that is specifically.
Yeah.
Is what he
said.
Do
you think? How long do you think before?
You don't say
we don't see him on TV.
Man, I really hope, I don't know if he needs to go heel.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a good heel in the Indies?
Yeah, he was very good. Remember he was the deathmatch king.
That was, called himself? People hated him. He did it out of spite.
Yeah.
And then I think his stuff in TNA with the manager chick.
Yeah.
Was heel. That's what I think you need to do. Zack Ryder was always like a babyface, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, always a babyface.
I think you need heel Matt Cardona.
I
think you
so.
need a heel like attacking Cody or something.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd make him
Damian
stay
Priest
around.
is also in that tournament.
Damian Priest.
Like, you're like, get him out of here. He backstage told Drew, basically he would be coming for him if he had to. Run it back and then remind him of what happened last time.
Oh, I guess he might have to.
So the main event was 3 Stages of Hell for the Undisputed WWE Championship. First match, standard match. McIntyre uses a Claymore kick after a low blow behind the ref's back. He wins the first fall. Next
Why didn't he just do this at any other standard match that they had? And when?
Had to pick his opportunities.
I guess so.
Stage 2 was Falls Count Anywhere. It was backstage at one point. Came back through the crowd, right? And then into the arena. Or into the main ring area. Cody hit Crossroads through a table to now make it 1-1. So then the final, as it always gets to, Stage 3, Steel Cage.
Somehow it always got to Stage 3.
It was back and forth for a little bit. Cody ended up doing a cutter off of the side of the cage, which was cool.
That was cool.
I'll give him that. At one point, Drew is trying to climb out, and man in a hoodie comes up, takes it off. It's Jacob Fatu returning. He attacks Drew McIntyre, but when Cody touches him, it was like, this is how I got it, right? I got it like, he was just going to attack everything in sight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was there for Drew, but if Cody got in the way to stop him, he was going to attack Cody.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this allowed, once he started beating on Cody, it allowed Drew to, or you could say fortunately, allowed Drew to escape out the cage and become the new WWE champion. That title hasn't changed on SmackDown in years.
That was
Actually,
crazy.
I could tell you. Well, I mean, I could tell you, but it wouldn't have been alive. The last one I can think of is AJ beating Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That was at a live event for SmackDown.
Yeah, and that was right before Survivor Series, so it'd be AJ versus Brock.
Him versus Brock,
yeah.
So Drew's the new champ. I did see he got to take it home to Scotland on a house show. How do you feel?
That was cool.
Right call?
I'm happy for Drew because he deserved this.
That's cool.
And also in front of fans because he was the champ during COVID.
So, I mean, I posted the picture. It was like, no crowd.
Yeah.
Screwed. And then finally, right?
Yeah.
And
I felt like Cody needed to lose it because, I don't know, it just wasn't doing anything for him.
I think Drew deserves it. Man, if you were like me and actually watched all through COVID, like, he was one of the people that really carried it.
He did.
It was like him and Randy. And then Bobby towards the end. And Roman, and obviously the bloodline.
Yeah, and not only that, but like, I feel like for him, because he was in WWE way before, got released, and then made a huge name for himself on Indies, and got in really good shape and everything, and then came back, and now he's the champ. So it's like pretty cool.
What's next? Cody versus Jacob?
I have no idea. I mean, yeah, because he cost him a title, so that makes sense.
Jacob hasn't forgotten about what Drew did, but Cody
but I would feel like
now.
Cody versus Jacob first, because I don't know. I feel like let Drew have some title defenses between that.
Cody versus Jacob, winner faces Drew.
Yeah, and then Jacob wins.
Who do you got for the Rumble this year?
Oh my god, it could be Jacob then.
Matt Cardona.
If he doesn't get shot. Who?
Not Mac. No, I would still. I was joking. Matt Cardona.
Can you imagine?
Dude, I would still love AJ to win and face Punk at Mania.
That would be cool. Or Brock.
Brock and Punk.
Yeah. I don't want Brock to
Punk
come
said
back.
one of his top 3 matches. Have you ever seen him talk about it?
Yeah, he said Brock was one of them.
He did, right? I know he said him and
Yeah,
Taker.
Him and Taker was one. And then I figured
I don't think he said
say
2 Cenas. He talked about some like Raw match they had, which he thinks is the best one.
I swear, didn't he say some AEW match as well?
No,
not
in the video I saw.
Oh, okay.
He definitely said.
This was before he did that. Yeah,
he might have said him and Brock.
I swear he said something like that.
I'm trying to think. Was him and The Rock fine? At
the
Rumble?
Yeah. Yeah, him and The Rock, yeah.
Was that good?
I mean, it wasn't bad.
I was wasted at the time. This is during my drinking days when I tried to catch up on good matches from the PG era.
I mean,
I saw like Christian and Randy at like SummerSlam. Like that was cool.
Yeah, right? Those were good matches.
Yeah.
The Rock and Punk, I think they were okay because like it wasn't anything crazy with The Rock at that point.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like Braun Breaker's too obvious of a choice for the Rumble. You know what?
Win.
LA Knight.
Seth? Oh. Yeah.
You heard it? Yeah.
I do. I do actually want him to win. He's like another one that deserved that.
He could stay out the whole time and then come back at the Rumble.
Yeah. Exactly.
Pull the trigger.
And then maybe he beats Drew?
Do you see him going after Punk?
LA Knight? I don't know.
Who does Punk face?
I don't know, I feel like.
And does Seth screw Punk at Mania?
I swear, if they keep doing the Seth and Punk feud forever,
it'll never end. Never.
Never, ever, never.
Never, ever, never, never. All right, next week. I wish it was a bigger show for next week, but next week's our 200th episode.
That's crazy. 200 weeks.
All we had to do was get past 7, right?
That's what we said at the beginning.
We did it. So that'll be fun, just for the bicentennial name of it.
Centennial.
Yeah, isn't that what? That's 200, right?
Yeah. It's just like a funny way to put it.
Bicentennial show. You just think of the Robin Williams movie, Bicentennial Man. Yeah, me too. All right, well that does it. Maybe Tim will be with us next week. So yeah, thank you for listening to episode 199. See you next week.